Okay, mister, can you repeat what you were saying about a murder? Christ. That Catholic cemetery, I think it's called St. Joseph's in Mariposa, is very active. A lot of creepy voices. My friends and I saw it looked like a body in a black plastic bag on a hillside but across a little gully. Well, not a little gully, but it was across a creek or a gully there. And the spirits have been talking about a body, and then I recently heard one driving in the car. It was a murder. And I didn't make out the rest of what he said. But at the time I was talking about this woman on the side of the road that was walking, almost hit her. I didn't see her. Well, I wasn't going to hit her, but narrow lane, very close to her. I mean, so I don't know if it was talking about a murder related to her, or the cemetery, what we saw, or something else. It's kind of random. You guys tend to be random about stuff. What murder were you talking about, and where? Come on, Mr. Creepy. I don't know who you are, but you are very creepy. Stuff you were saying in the cemetery. He even said, like, I can see you. It's like, which I always wonder if they actually can see us with eyes, you know, like, I don't know. Because I ask some questions sometimes about colors and don't necessarily get a response or the right response. Where'd you go? Oh, one of them, she said she wanted to ride in my car before we left the cemetery. Completely different vibe in this cemetery from the Mariposa one, the main one, I guess. We did get voices there too, but they were more friendly. For some reason, this Catholic one had bad mojo. Did you say my name? Actually turned off the echo pedal on this because it was very echoey over there, and I don't know why. It's the exact same settings I used at the cafe. We got great responses at the cafe too. So Mr. Whatever your name is, what murder were you talking about? Where? Who did it? We got a date too in the cemetery. They're talking about March 8th. Something happened on March 8th. We couldn't find a grave that said that. What were you guys saying about March 8th in the cemetery? Hello? You guys are very chatty in the parking lot in the cemetery. My room. And these voices I do not recognize, so they're not my spirits from home.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto California 140
either.
West.
Hello? Mister, what about a murder? Did you murder someone?
Take the second right onto California 140 West.
Did you murder someone, mister? Wow, guys, pitch dark in here. I can't see fucking
Continue on California 140 West for 28 miles.
Oh, and he kept saying, rock. And he was like, rock. I don't know what the hell that means. And he said it twice in the cemetery. And it wasn't like, rock on kind of rock music. It was more menacing sounding. We almost thought he said fuck or fuck, but no, he was saying rock. Did you go away? Did you go back to Mariposa Cemetery? Or the St. Joseph's? You're gonna have to speak slower. Clearer, louder, slower. I don't really like this road. Not as bad as the Hornitos one, but I still don't like it. At least it has a guardrail though. See, I think Merced way out there. So what was that on the hillside by the cemetery? Was that a body in a bag? We decided not to report it because they're going to be asking what we're doing there late at night. I don't know. I'm going to try to come out next weekend during the day and then take a better look, and then if it does look like a body, report it. Although I want to have my friends there with me, so I'm not just me doing it, because it still looks suspicious. It didn't look like trash bags. It looked like a whole body. I don't know. Sparrows, was it a body or not? Body in a bag on the hillside? Hello? Is that the murder you're talking about? Or was that streetwalker woman, did she do a murder? Gosh. Who's screaming? Why are you screaming? Where'd you go, mister? Oh, what the fuck was that on the side of the road? Is that a person? Did I just imagine that? What the hell? Middle of nowhere, the person.
Head southwest on California 140 West toward Trower Road.
Seeing things. Are you guys following me? I told you not to follow me from that cemetery, which I've never been to before. Usually Catholic cemeteries I don't have much luck with. They tend to be inactive or just kind of quiet. But that one had bad mojo. Oh, my ears hurt so bad, they're popping. Not even that high up in elevation. Alright, any last words? Because I'm going to turn this video off. I need to charge my phone and stuff. Mr. Murderer, or whatever. You have anything to say? Tempted to bring people there next time, but I don't know. We'll see. There were houses. People living in the houses really close by the cemetery. And we saw one light come on and off, so. And they were motion lights. Alright, any last words, Spirits? Because I'm going to turn off my phone and probably turn you off too. I wonder if that place is open. Is that open? Shit, I can't cross that. Yeah, it doesn't look open. It's a nice gas station. It definitely doesn't look open.